Fox 45 guys were talking about it.
Okay. So for a while there was a crowd out.
And also great aspects of life and everything in between. Tonight I have a guest. Do you want to?
Hi everyone, my name is Christina, and I've been crazy. I'm crazy right now because I'm on Alan's show and I don't know what to expect. I'm super nervous, so call in, please.
Christina is a fellow intern of mine. I also intern here at the station as well as being like an on-screen talent. And she's also kind enough to do my hair and makeup for every episode, so I definitely appreciate that.
I can't take responsibility for that. I'm sorry, Alan, but yeah.
I mean, you do a good job.
Fresh today,
don't be modest, but thank you, thank you. So tonight, so me and Christina, we always like have like topical discussions about like various things, and tonight we're gonna bring that to air. We're gonna do something a little different. I have a jar. This is the official How Soon Is Now topic jar. So at random, we're gonna just pick out a piece of paper with the topic on it, and we're gonna go from there and riff on it. So do you wanna do the honors?
Absolutely. But before I do that, I actually brought it in a surprise because this is like a talk show format, and I've always wanted to be on like a talk show. So I kind of wanted to give that talk show vibe. So what I did actually, I have mugs. So that we could like sip stuff in. I think it's really awesome. Check that
out.
Guys. Yeah.
Gosh, it's like the Today Show.
Okay, great.
All right, I'll put
this
my
is my grandmother, so.
All right, I'll be careful.
And then I have like cranberry juice, and I have water. Is this bootleg or?
A little bit. Okay, all right, so great. You put the water here.
Right. I mean, I'd like to sip on something.
You want to sip it? It's a little warm though. I don't know. How's the cranberry juice?
It's also warm. Good. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Interesting.
But I mean, it's official now. You know, we're late night.
This has vodka in it. There's Grey Goose in this.
Well, you want the conversations to be interesting, don't you?
Yeah, I guess it's gonna be free flowing.
All right. Should we?
Let's start now that we have our beverages.
Okay.
Let's start.
Great. This is gonna be
awesome. Pick one out.
All right.
All right. What do we got?
Okay. We have Paula Deen.
All right, Paula Deen. So,
oh God, you can start first.
Yeah, Paula Deen's been in the news because her deposition leaked out. Like a former client is suing her for saying a lot of mean things, a
lot of horrible,
a lot of nasty things.
Nasty things. Yes.
I'll just tell you my opinion. I feel like Paula Deen should have lost her TV show years ago when she was secretly suffering from diabetes and still making cookbooks with like meals that were filled with butter and sugar. And she only revealed that she had diabetes when an insulin company sponsored her to be their spokeswoman. So I feel like...
Did she actually state how long she was suffering from diabetes?
I think it was a couple of years.
A couple of years.
Believe it or not. Like, who would think someone like in the shape of Paula Deen was suffering from diabetes? Right?
I mean, she's a large woman.
She is.
She's accustomed to eating.
I would say, I don't know. I'm kind of into Paula Deen, you know. Like,
I enjoy her show. I'm kind of ashamed to admit that now, but
I just mean her as a woman. Like I like older women.
Oh dear Lord! Oh my gosh!
She got that like weight on her.
You just had a sip of that vodka. It was just like a tiny.
So part of me just feels like, wow, like Paula, really? Like you really saying that stuff? Like I felt hurt.
Okay.
I felt deeply hurt that she was like that. She really felt that way.
Did you write her a letter?
No, I don't know how to write.
Telling her.
But I tried to email her. I tried to email her, but it just wasn't working.
Yeah.
How do you feel about like that party she was trying to have with like the pre-Civil War, like having like black men like dressed up in tuxedos?
Honestly, I want to know who her planner is, who her party planner is. Like, I mean, did she come up with that theme by herself, or is someone else responsible for that? Did that come from that sick mind?
I feel like her and her brother were like drinking like bourbon, like Southern Comfort one day, and we're like, oh, that'd be a good idea to have a pre-Civil War party.
Yeah, maybe they were drinking like cranberry juice with vodka.
With Grey Goose. I don't think she's a Grey Goose kind of girl. I don't know. Do you feel like she deserved to lose her TV show?
I think she did deserve to lose her show, and for a number of reasons. I think one of the reasons that you just stated was probably the most important reason why. I mean, because that applies to everyone. Like, she was literally hurting not just like African Americans, but she was hurting like anyone that followed one of her ingredients. I mean, that's pretty bad. It's pretty horrible to do that.
I'd say so.
I mean, take responsibility. Put like a warning label.
Contains fat. This will kill you.
Yeah, kind of over a period of time. So yeah, that's wrong. That's wrong. Absolutely, she should have
It's
lost.
funny because she's like bigger than ever now. Like I see her face everywhere. She's just like, I'm sorry, y'all. I is what I is. It's like she's everywhere now. So I feel like she's gonna bounce back, and she's gonna do a show with Dog the Bounty Hunter, and it's gonna be amazing. So
I have to look out for that one. That sounds interesting.
Check it out.
Actually,
Check
you heard it here first, everyone.
They're doing a show. The pilot's coming out soon. So moving on, because the less we talk about Paula Deen, the better. What do we have here? Oh, Aaron Hernandez, former Patriots player. Aaron Hernandez.
Oh.
Speaking of bad people,
That muscle gone to shame.
Muscle gone to shame. Yeah, I think it's the saddest part
I'm sorry.
about it.
I think that's what all us women are actually thinking of.
I mean, like the Boston Globe, like the other day, like they had a picture of Aaron Hernandez like shirtless on the cover, and it was like, oh, like. You know, he's covered in tattoos. Like, oh, does he have gang tattoos? Let's get down to investigate this. And it's like, you just wanted women to buy your newspaper.
Is that
like,
the damn truth?
I'm sure it worked. Like,
yeah, I downloaded it.
You don't? Oh, online? Like
yeah,
the
I cheated.
PDF?
I cheated it. I cheated a little bit. Wow, this vodka again. Ooh, it's strong.
It's strong. Can I have some too? Top me off right there. No.
I'm sorry, guys.
But yeah, I'm a huge Patriots fan, and this is like awful. We're gonna be terrible next year.
I mean, has it been? What exactly has been said about Mr. Hernandez? Did he admit to anything?
He's been shooting people since he was 12 years old, basically.
He's been literally shooting.
Shooting people. There was a report that he was questioned for a shooting when he was in Florida, when he went to college, and then last year,
that sounds like it's gang affiliated.
Yeah, he might be a football player. That's his side job, and he's just a gangster, Tony Montana style.
I don't understand. I thought once you got money, you leave that kind of stuff behind. It doesn't follow you. You know what I mean? So I'm really surprised that kind of the gravity of the situation involving someone who is wealthy.
Right. You know what I think? Yeah, Hernandez has money, but there's a lot more people in the league that have more money. And there's a competition among these football players to who has the nicest car, who has the best jewelry, who has the nicest house. And I feel that's why he was still holding on to that drug dealer lifestyle.
I mean, I think for people who are everyday people and they're kind of just thinking common sense, I mean, I wouldn't think it'd be so much competitive as, that frame of thinking, as opposed to just, thinking, why don't I work harder to obtain the things that I don't have? You know what I mean? So he could, can he always move up? Can he always prosper? I don't understand, why.
I mean, he's a tight end, which is not that I would say glamorous of a position. So he was at pretty much the peak for his position, and $60 million contract. That's a lot of money.
How long was he on the league for?
3 years.
Oh, okay. So he wasn't a spring chicken or anything like that.
I mean, he's 23 years old. He's practically a baby, and he's out murdering people and stuff. And that's
I'm just trying to get into that frame of mind. I'm trying to wrap my head around it and the possibilities of why would someone do that. But I really can't. Honest to God, I don't know. I don't think we, any of us will know until he comes out and he tells us.
And he writes that book in 20 years. On eBay, people are buying his jersey because they stopped making them for $200-something. Would you buy Hernandez jersey?
I would.
What would you do with it?
I'd smell it for sweat, see if he wore it first.
For DNA evidence.
Yeah.
Fingerprints.
And if there's no sweat residue on it, I'd probably just hang it up, for the purpose. And then I would look to sell it a couple of years down the line. But yeah, of course, it's all about
I
money.
would buy it too. Think about it. He's gonna retire a Patriot. He's not gonna play for any other team. Maybe he'll do some longest yard stuff and play in the prison yard. But he's gonna be a Patriot. Even Tom Brady probably won't be a Patriot for life. So, that Hernandez jersey.
Yeah,
It's
but
very special.
yeah, the difference is that his number is gonna. I think his number is gonna go away. Like no one's gonna remember him in a couple of years. I don't think. Like in the future, no one's really gonna remember him. But Tom Brady, I mean, everyone will remember him. His jersey will be retired, and he'll go down in history.
That's true.
So,
Unless he murders somebody, which hopefully
God.
he doesn't.
Let's keep our fingers crossed.
Don't
Don't hurt anyone.
do you want to pick a different topic?
Yeah, we could do that.
All right.
Sure.
Different. I'll have some of my Grey Goose cranberry.
There's no Grey Goose in there.
This is Grey Goose. I can taste it.
Oh man, guys, this is so sweet.
How are we doing?
Okay, we're doing good.
Right.
I have a topic here. All right. Yay! It's Chris Brown.
Chris Brown.
The person we all want to talk about.
Well, Chris Brown, as far as I'm concerned, hasn't been in the news for a while. But I just want to talk about why do girls still like Chris Brown? When it's documented that he beats girls up.
Wow, I feel like your eyes are burning a hole right.
I just want to know. I just want to know
you,
why. What's the appeal?
I feel like you're asking me directly. Okay, no, I'm kidding. I mean, he works really hard.
What do you mean, like lifting weights so he can beat girls up?
Huh?
What does he work really hard at?
I mean, he has abbage. And
Abbage.
He has abbage and
Well,
guns
so do I.
and come again.
I have abbage too, but I don't
So
think
he
beating
has
girls up.
abbage, and no, I'm kidding. Like, I don't know. I think people just appreciate Chris Brown for his entire body of work, and they're able to look past.
Oh, speaking of bodies, he took Rihanna's body and like slammed it against his SUV door. So why is that
God.
forgotten?
Wow.
There are girls on
No, you
Twitter
did
that'll
not.
be like, "Oh, I'll let
No,
Chris
you
Brown
did
beat me
not.
up." It's
They're
true. Like
saying- okay,
why is that
they're-
forgotten that he did that?
I don't think it's forgotten. I just really think it's not a focus. I don't think people really care about his personal life. I mean, we find it interesting, and he's that, he's like a circus. He's a clown show. People like to kind of look and stare and talk about him. But, I mean, I think that we all are, okay, I can't put myself in that, but, he's appreciated for his body of work. And I think that is the focus when we think about Chris Brown, like adults.
Adults, okay.
Yeah, anyone over 18 and below is.
I mean, I'll admit he did. After like the whole allegations came out, he stopped trying to pretend like he was like a bubblegum R&B singer, and then he like became real. And he came with the album Fame. There are a lot of good songs on it, like I'll admit, but still.
Okay, so you bought the CD.
I did buy the CD. I bought it at Best Buy the
That's
first day
what
it
you're
came
trying to
out.
You're in
I was singing Deuces, Deuces. Like I was, but at the same time, like you have to remember, this is somebody who was charged with a domestic violence charge, and he's still on probation for it.
Yeah.
And I just feel like he's getting a pass from the media. Like he's still invited to like the Grammys and stuff. And
I don't think for a period of time he was, though. I think he was shunned out. I mean, at least I know Jay-Z made it hard for him.
Yes, he did. He hates Chris Brown.
Yes.
Because Jay-Z loves Rihanna. He's like his
Yeah, I mean
older brother.
that's he put her on. But yeah, I mean, what can I say? People really don't look at it like that. They don't care what he does in his private life.
Well, yes, that's true, and that's the sad part about that. So we're having a great conversation over here. If you guys want to join in, I think the number is 617-876-0055. I'll be really shocked if someone calls in, but we will welcome you
Oh my goodness.
to join in our
Yes.
discussion.
Why would you be
Because
shocked?
people don't call.
This
People
is
don't watch the
interesting,
show.
Damn it. Come on, people have opinions about like Chris Brown.
All right, so last topic.
Yes.
DOMA and Prop 8.
Yay.
So DOMA, I think that stands for Defense of Marriage Act, and Proposition 8. What do you think about that?
I'm happy. I celebrate it along with everyone else. I think it's really important for everyone to have the same rights, especially married couples. I think it's beautiful. I've been a supporter since day one. Makes me very, very happy. What do you think?
I agree with everything you said. And if I knew more about it, I would definitely contribute. But I think it's great. I think equality for everyone is great. And
I
want listen. I'm an adult. I've never been to a wedding in my entire life. So
oh man,
I just feel like, you know, the more people that are getting married, the more chance of me actually attending a wedding goes up.
Wow, you were missing out on so much. I can't tell you. Like the cake, A+. There's like always this special kind of frosting that they use. It's just so different.
I know wedding cake's a lot better than regular cake.
It is though, and I mean that alone is worth going to someone's wedding, and you don't even have to really know them. You know what I mean? I've
never been invited to a wedding. Like, ever.
There are ways. Sneak in just to get the cake. I'm telling you.
I'm also excited about like the aspect of like an open bar. I think that's like probably the greatest invention ever.
Yeah, a lot of people actually don't do that. I'm sorry to burst your bubble.
I mean, my friends, hopefully they would do that.
Open bar.
They would do that.
Well, they know you very well.
I went to an open bar. My dad's cousins had like a 30th wedding anniversary like in Long Island last year. And they had an open bar, right? But I was with my family, so I didn't want to overdo it. So just like every hour, I would just go get a drink.
Okay. Wow. So, okay, that's a good point.
I spaced it out. So, you know, that's what you're supposed to do. Like,
yeah, I see.
If you're with family, if you're with friends, you do whatever you want. But family, you have to kind of switch it out.
Yeah, you have to hide the fact that you may or may not have a problem. Right. Okay, so how did it go? Is that how you would do it? You would drink every hour? And what would you drink if you were doing that?
Whatever they have, whether it's like good stuff like Courvoisier, even if it's like Gilby's gin or something, or PBR, like whatever they have. I'm not really picky when it comes to beverages.
Gilby's.
It's like a plastic bottle.
And this is supposed to be high end? What?
Hey, sometimes weddings.
It's in a plastic bottle.
Sometimes weddings, they have a spectrum of liquor. You know, they have the good stuff, and then like when the night is ending, winding down, you bring out the cheap stuff.
Oh, okay. I probably would have did that backwards. You know, then I get to like keep the good stuff.
That's true too. That's true. But if you're classy, you don't do that. I'm just saying. I'm not. You know,
I've been invited to weddings, so I have class. Okay, a lot of people want me at their weddings.
Sure.
Yeah.
So would you like to go on online and see what's going on right now?
Oh yeah.
On the internet.
I would actually.
Let's do that.
Maybe like a TMZ.
TMZ.
Yeah.
How do you spell that? Okay. What's on TMZ.com? That's really sad. The Crisscross rapper official cause of death overdose.
Oh my god. Did you listen to Crisscross?
When I was a kid. My brother used to do this too, so he can't even deny it. We used to like wear our clothes backwards to school. Like we had like the pants backwards and the shirt. Yeah, we did.
Oh my gosh! After listening to Crisscross.
Yeah. Jump with the Mac Daddy maker.
Yeah, I mean, I also like Crisscross. I never wore my clothes backwards. How was that?
Very, very uncomfortable. Like when going to the bathroom. Very. Like you'd have to take your pants off. It was really awkward.
I can imagine.
Well, we did it though. Like everyone else did. It was the 90s.
Did you also have to wear like your underwear backwards as well?
To this, I don't wear underwear today, so that was never a problem. Even back then, I never wore underwear.
Please
let's see
call
what else.
to the show.
Please call it. Enjoying this in-depth conversations, meeting of the minds of two intellectuals. You get more. Grey Goose.
Oh my gosh. What are we looking at right
now?
Lil Wayne. Young singer sues Young Money. Ah, what? I thought he was Young Money.
His face, Lil Wayne. How do you feel about like face tattoos? Did you ever get one?
Oh man, I think if I was in a gang, I think that would definitely be an option. Actually, nice teardrop.
Do you have like a preference? A teardrop?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That would be my preference.
I know like teardrops mean something. Like if it's like,
how many people?
If it's like colored in, that means you killed somebody, and if it's like an outline, that means that like
you're going to kill someone.
I think that means like you attempted murder. Or you're thinking about killing somebody.
Watch out if you see anyone with a teardrop that hasn't been colored in, folks.
Watch out if you see anyone with a face tattoo. Lil Wayne has several. They look like they're kind of cheap too. Like I don't know. Like I know he's a millionaire. They don't look like they're professional.
Yeah, they look like prison tattoos.
He looks like
he's been in prison.
He looks like a black child's man. Oh, he's definitely been in prison.
Yeah, I think recently. Actually, maybe that's where he got the. What is that? Like a pitchfork or a cross? In the
I have no idea. I think that's just like. I don't even know, like an eagle claw or something. I think he has like a like a ninja throwing star on like his left temple. But yeah, he's getting sued by a 15-year-old. That's great.
Okay, I thought he was suing Birdman.
No.
Yeah, which is.
Have you ever seen that picture of like them kissing? There's something suspect about that relationship.
Why? Because there was a head tilt involved, or because there was tongue? There was swapping of the.
I think Lil Wayne was leaning back. You know, Birdman is his pop, but we don't know like the extent of their relationship.
You know, I actually think he referred. I think I might be wrong, but I think he actually referred to him as daddy at one point.
Probably, yeah, yeah.
Okay, so because I know they do have a close relationship.
Very close.
Okay.
I mean, it's been documented.
I mean, I've seen guys kiss, and it wasn't something that was sexual. Do you think that was sexual? The kiss amongst the two of them?
I don't think so. I don't think it was sexual. It was still kind of strange. That,
how is it?
You're kissing an adult male, even though you're both friends. Even if they really were kissing, like I think that was like at a video shoot though. You would think they would kind of like put that to the side.
In the Spanish culture, they.
If you look, all right. If you look at that picture, if you look in the background, there's like dudes like. They're like. There's like people that were shocked to like witness what they were seeing. Like, they were at a video shoot.
I mean, I guess they probably do that in private when they're.
Who knows? I mean, who knows?
Yeah.
They're both like Illuminati too, so.
Which is a gang affiliated Illuminati.
It's like an international like secret society of like millionaires and stuff.
Okay, so that's not where he got his.
Jay-Z's in it. Beyonce's in it. The entire cast of Glee, like all these famous people are in the Illuminati. You just don't know. It's like crazy.
So what do they do in there? I mean, that sounds kind of.
I think they just have
rich
like
people stuff.
Yeah, like rich people stuff. They'll caviar each other.
I've always wanted to taste caviar. And are you gonna ask me? Do I know what it is?
No.
Okay.
Do you know what caviar is?
I do know what caviar is.
What is it?
It's fish.
It's fish eggs, right?
Yeah.
I don't know any of these people. Alright. Blah blah, Aaron Hernandez. I'm tired of talking.
Why is he still wearing that white shirt?
Alright.
Haven't they got him a clean
Alright,
shirt?
cool. So, this is what I want to talk about. So, Jennifer Lopez, I think over the weekend, did a birthday party for like the president of Turkmenistan.
She did.
And he's been like accused of like being like a violator of human rights and like this evil dictator. And after the thing was over, Jennifer Lopez's spokespeople were like, if Jennifer knew how horrible of a man the president of Turkmenistan was, she would have never done it.
Are you accusing Jennifer of wanting the money? And that's why?
I mean, I don't know. She did say love don't cost a thing, but I think that was a lie. But the thing is, like, I feel like she knew, like, what kind of person the president of Turkmenistan was.
Hey, but no one said you had to be smart to work in the entertainment industry.
You don't.
Not a
but
damn person.
I feel like she should own it. Like, yeah, like, I went and I performed for him. Like, we crushed some skulls together. Like, we kicked some starving children. Like, if you're going to do something like that, own it. Like,
yeah.
We all know Jennifer Lopez is an awful human being. She's not a humanitarian in any way.
Why are you saying that? Because she wears chinchilla? Is that why? Don't hate now.
She's wearing African baby skin.
Oh my God. You know what?
I'm just saying, she never adopted like no like child from a different country.
Is that what you have to do in order to be?
I think when you're a celebrity, yes, you gotta adopt at least a couple of kids from like Malawi or something.
I don't know. I think she does own it in a way. I don't think she cares about. You're right. She cares about money, and
she's evil.
Okay, now you lost me. Now you're going a little
like
bit
in a
too
Cruella
loud.
de Vil 101 Dalmatians kind of way, Like she'll skin a puppy for it's like.
You know what? I think someone should suggest that she gives back the money, kind of like.
I don't think she'll do
Hillary
it.
Swank. I know, but I think if maybe if it's suggested, we'll call her bluff and kind of see what's what. You know what I mean? I think that will show her character.
I think she already spent that money. Like, that money's gone. She spent it.
On the twins.
On the twins, yeah. And like Mark Anthony's like alimony, because you know that she's paying for him.
Yeah, we just got the sign.
Yeah, we got 2 minutes left, so 2-minute warning. So you heard about the guy who plays Elmo, who voices Elmo? His name's like Kevin Clash.
I have actually.
He got accused of doing some stuff, some awful stuff, and he got accused, but he didn't do anything. He's been like cleared of all wrongdoing.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh. Does he know the person that brought the accusation?
I think he does. So I know he feels hurt. I'm sure Elmo feels hurt as well.
Wow.
He must. He was there for everything, right? Like,
you know what? It's just I'm wondering whether or not this affects the show in any way. I don't think it does because it's not. He actually doesn't play the actual character.
He voices him though.
Yeah, but I mean, ultimately, just
Elmo's just like chilling in a corner, not saying anything, just like, what's wrong? Like, I don't know. He's like the star of the show. Do you know like Big Bird's not on Sesame Street anymore?
No way.
Yeah.
Did they really get rid of Big Bird?
I mean, I was watching it recently. He wasn't on the show. He used to be the guy. And then like he was the guy, and then like Elmo started coming up, and he like took his spot. I really think it was when the Tickle Me Elmo craze.
Oh my gosh, that's when he had my heart.
Yeah.
I can't tell you.
So it looks like we're almost out of time. I want to thank Christina for coming on the show. It's been really lovely.
It's been awesome.
Next week we're gonna have hopefully Rain from Hubba Hubba on the show to talk about the store and the history of Hubba Hubba, as well as some other fun things. So I want to thank everyone for watching, and good night. Tina, do you want to say anything?
I want to say thank you for putting up with us for as long as you did. Bye.
Bye, everybody.